Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It's me, the Geek Daddy. We are back with another video. It's Star Trcuker. We're taking another look, and the reason that we're taking another look is, as some of you know, as a community manager with Truck Stop Radio, I have been asked by our station owner Harry if I would like to partake in a bit of promotional campaign really for Star Trcuker and Truck Stop Radio, who are partnered up and have asked me to produce some content promoting Star Trcuker, promoting Truck Stop Radio, with some of the updates and things, predominantly the update that brings custom radio to the game on PC. Now I'm on console, so I can't necessarily show you the custom radio working, but I can talk about it. But really the video for me is to show you the game if you haven't already come across it, and to talk about some of the ins and outs of the game, the mechanics and various other things. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, first of all, what exactly is Star Trcuker? Well, Star Trcuker was developed by two guys known as Monster&Monster, and published by Raw Fury, which you saw at the start of the video there. You saw their logos and things come up. It is a single player game, no multiplayer currently, that puts an interstellar twist on the truck sim genre. You hop into the seat of your rocket powered big rig, as you can see on the screen now, various views of the truck. You haul cargo, you scavenge for salvage, and interact with an eclectic cast of star-hopping truckers in an Americana-infused journey on the ultimate open road space. It was released on September the 3rd, 2024, so a fairly new game. It is also available currently on Game Pass as well, for now at least. I don't know how long it's going to stay on Game Pass, but it is on Game Pass. So if you want to pick it up and try it, you can do that for free on PC and Xbox. Some key features for you. I will put them up on the screen as well. Unlock a wide range of haulage jobs, trailer types, suppliers and cargo. Navigate a dynamic galaxy populated with fellow truckers, stellar events and hazards. Customize your rig with an extensive collection of parts and paint jobs. Spacewalk. Perform essential maintenance and collect salvage. Trade small goods and contraband based on an ever-shifting galactic economy. Use your CB radio mic to interact with a fully voiced cast of characters for an authentic trucking experience. Excuse me. There we are. So Monster&Monster, like I say, two people. It's made or developed by two developers. They obviously did have freelancer support, so they have had some help making the game. Now, the fact that it is made by two people is astonishing in itself, compared with some other trucking games that have got teams of 50, 60, 70 plus people, and the performance issues that they have had on console. I'm not going to name them. We all know what games they are. But in comparison, this game is a solid trucking experience on console. Now, knowing that, let's have a look into it. I'm going to show you, before we go in, there is a little menu option down here that shows downloadable content. Now I'm going to show you the downloadable content. The most recent pack is at the top. That is the heavy duty customization pack, which gives us a hood ornament, it gives us a paint job, it gives us various customization options, grills, bull bars, sensor pods and all sorts. Then we've got the amped customization pack. That came out around about the time that the game was released. So that was free for many people. I think it was free when the game first came out, as was the Hallows Eve pack, which is now showing that I own, whereas previously it was showing I didn't own it. That's a bit odd. So now it is showing that I own it. And the free Steel Series promotional pack. As you can see, I have all of the downloadable content available. I will show you how to customize the truck as well as we get into it. But for the benefit of the video, we're going to go with a new game. We're not going to go with the game where I'm 40 odd plus hours in. I'm going to go from the start. I'm going to talk to you about how we play the game, how we start. So I think just for now, we're going to go to custom. I like to play custom theme, custom mode. It means that I can tweak the game to how I like it. I'm going to go with the heavy duty DLC. You can pick your starting look. Now, this was with the update that came out on December the 11th. And there are some other options, like I say, in the update. So Gold Rock Radio is still the streamer-friendly default, but players will have the option of switching to another partner station. Truckers FM, Truck Stop Radio, of course. Why would you want to go with anyone else? Truck Sim FM, Simulator Radio, or you can add your own. The instructions for that can be found on Steam and elsewhere as well. But obviously, as I'm partnered with Truck Stop Radio, I'm one of the community managers there alongside my good mate Adam. You will have seen or heard us on the radio, or seen or heard of us. We are only going to really talk about Truck Stop Radio on this station, on this video. Now I say you can go into the radio and select those custom online radio stations that are available. You can't do so on console. I'm hoping that they take my advice and others' advice on board and add online radio station to console at a later date. It is possible to do it. It was done in Alaskan Road Trackers, so I don't understand why this and other games haven't implemented that. But hopefully they take on board the feedback and they add Truck Stop Radio and the others into the console version. Anyway, we're going to get into it. So I've selected the heavy duty DLC as our starting paint job theme. We are going to keep death off. We will be recovered to the nearest garage on death. Tutorial job. Let's leave that. No, let's turn that off, actually. Collision damage. So let's turn the tutorial. Oh dear. So tutorial job off. I would assume most people know how to. Actually, no, let's turn it on. Start again. Okay, so we're going to go truck theme, heavy duty DLC. That's the most recent DLC available. Death, we're going to have off. Auto recovery. If we turn it on, it basically turns on permadeath. And so auto recovery recovers us to the nearest bay. Tutorial job we'll leave on. Collision damage we'll have as medium. Some damage. I don't want the damage to be like prohibitive, so we'll put that as low. Docking will have a standard. Truck warranty off, which gives us immediate access to the body shop and paint shop. Power consumption rate will leave as medium. Consumable usage rate will leave as medium. I think. Oxygen usage, let's have that as low. Thruster efficiency will set as poor. So our truck is a little bit run down. It needs some TLC. So we'll have that. We'll see what happens with that. Shock seal will leave as normal. That one, normal. Suit efficiency will leave as normal as well. I'm going to go with premium fuel. The reason for that is it is more expensive, but it is longer lasting. So we will do that. Fuel cost. I think the cost of fuel in space would be... we'll leave it as medium. Job rewards. We'll set those as high so we can make some money. Job deductions, we'll leave those. We'll put those as low for now. Job bonuses, medium, we'll leave that there. Starting balance, let's leave that as minimum. Credit limit, we'll have no credit. So if we run out of money, we run out of money. That's just what it is. Fines, actually let's set that a little bit. Oh, no, we don't want that. 2,500 or 25,000. Let's start with 25,000. I think that's a healthy thing to start with. Fines, default. Shop prices, medium. Tolls. Let's have those as medium as well. We don't want to make it too easy for ourselves. Repair costs. Let's have those as low. Let's say we get a friends and family discount on a repair cost. Why not? Salvage frequency. We'll set that as high. I like to be able to salvage a lot. And let's launch into the game. So we will be on a tutorial mission as we start.
This is a 1044 to the big rig that just broke down in Onyx. Looks like you're leaking a whole lot of lung juice there, buddy. You might want to take a walk and patch those holes.
So we need to get out of our seat and repair our truck. It's already got some damage from us arriving into the Trcuker universe, or galaxy I suppose. We do want to make sure we put our spacesuit on if we're going out on a spacewalk. You can go out without a spacesuit on. I wouldn't advise it. Go and fix these hull breaches. So you press and hold A on the controller to repair the holes. If you press and hold the shoulder buttons, you can rotate through left and right, like so. Spin around. And left trigger and right trigger are your up and down controls. Just straighten up. So left to go down, right trigger to go up, and then obviously the left stick to move, and the right stick to look about. So there we are. Let's patch our hole. We just moved off the trigger point. There we go. So having patched the holes in the ship or the truck, we'll climb back inside. We have got some cargo behind us to drop off as well. Let's do that. Pop our suit back. We also... Oh, that's not active. This is a nice little hollow projector that in the previous version of the game, it didn't work. And it's not working at the moment, but that's because we are doing a tutorial mission. But I'll show you what it does in a moment, once we've gone through the tutorial. Let's head. So we do have to go through the tutorial. Interact with fellow truckers by using your CB radio. If you see this symbol, pick up the mic. Hold RT to view a list of responses, then press either Y, X or A to select a reply. Put the mic back once you're done to gain control of your truck. And there we go. So grab our mic. Signal check. There we go. So we're good. Press right trigger to accelerate using the main thrusters. To brake and reverse, press LT. There we are. Press LS on to fire a maneuvering thrusters and turn the truck. Use LB and RB to roll left and right. You can switch to external view by pressing up, and there are a number of external views as well on the D-pad. So we go to external view. We can use the right stick to move around the truck, and then we have a couple of others by cycling through the left and right buttons on the D-pad. We have a couple of other views as well. We have this one. One more. We have a rear-facing camera. A camera that seems to be on the top of the cab facing forwards. A camera looking at the engines, which is quite impressive. A rear-facing top camera. And a rear-facing side camera. And a front-facing side camera on the other side of the cab. And then we're back into the external view default. We have a range of views that we can cycle through. So we are just going to jump back in the cab.
This is an automated warranty alert.
So as you can see, it's telling me that we've reached the threshold
You are no longer eligible for free
of
recovery.
warranty. So you can have the warranty on, which will give you like free recovery up to 8,000 miles, I believe it is, something like that. 80,000 miles, something. So you can have that on, and it will ease you into the game a bit more. Now, obviously, I've a fair number of hours in the game now. I've completed the story mode bit as well. There's like a sort of story thing that you can go through with the characters. But I've completed that. I've put many hours into the game, so I don't need things like warranty and stuff. But if you're a new player, I certainly recommend leaving that on. Jump gates allow you to move between locations within the galaxy. With your truck correctly aligned, the gate will automatically power up. Once all gate lights are green, use the lever above your head to make a jump. So let's do that. So let's pull this lever, like so. I would like a sort of keybind on the controller to be able to press some of the levers up here, so there's one and the jump lever, but the fact that it's not a big problem. It's just, this is GB. GB is the administrator and director of the DIV, which is one of the factions that you'll be working with. She basically oversees all of the hauling and the trucking and traffic and stuff. So she is the one that makes you obey all the rules. And there's a host of other characters which we will meet during this video and other videos as well. And let's head for the waypoint. Drive your cargo to its designated drop zone to complete a haulage contract. The drop zone will change colour to indicate the trailer is within a safe area. Now, this game, like I say, has been out since September, so it's likely that a lot of you watching the video will be familiar with the game and will know how to play it. So this video is more for the benefit of those who may not have seen this game yet and may not have picked it up. There will be more videos for people who perhaps have played it for a bit longer, but we're going to see how we go. Let's just wait for that to go green. Turn off your truck's magnetic lock system to unhitch from trailers. There we are. This can be done by using the maglock lever inside the cab. Make sure the entire trailer comes to a stop within the highlighted green zone or you won't get paid. Like so. And we get paid, just like that. Nice and easy, first job done. There we go.
Great job. Payment should already be with you. But if you feel like spending some of that hard-earned cash, just head on over to Palmview Station.
The Palmview Station is just over there to the right of us. What I'm going to do is, just to show you how to do it, it's showing us the core truck systems unlocked. Now that you've learned the basics, we've enabled dashboard controls and core truck systems. For further information, please take the time to read the user manual in the glove compartment. Happy trucking. So our glove compartment is down here. There's our user manual. Now within the user manual, we have all of these headings and sections that we can go into, we can look at. There's a few that are locked as well. And this is basically your sort of wiki or tutorial, I would say. You're like it says, a manual. It tells you about controlling the truck there, which we've already gone through. The driving assist, I would suggest not to turn it off unless you want to play extreme mode. There's things like drop zone, detaching trailers, docking. There's a whole range of things that you can go through if you ever forget how to do something or want extra help. It's all there. We're not going to waste too much time looking at that. We're going to fly towards Palmview Station. There's a place over here called Diego's Paint and Ride. That's where we're going to head to look at customizing our truck. Or at least changing its colour. There are a couple of different shops you can look at. There's a paint shop for changing colour and paint job. There is the upgrade shop for upgrading your truck's efficiency and shields and armour and all the rest of it. And then you've got the body shop for repairs and upgrades to your truck, changing the appearance of the hood, the front grille, the sensors and the exhaust. There's various other things you can do within the body shop, but I'll show you the paint shop for the second. Show you how to repaint your truck, and then when we find the body shop I'll show you how to do that. So I know it's going to tell us to go to Palmview Station, so it is telling us to do. It'll probably show us how to dock in a minute as well as we get close. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn. There we go. So use the docking camera to align your truck with a docking bay. Maneuver close enough and the maglock system will become available. When you're in position, pull the maglock lever to lock with the target. So that's how we dock. I'll show you that in just a moment. We're going to head to Diego's Paint and Ride, like I say. Try not to crash into anything as well. One of the things I need to be aware of is the temperature of my thrusters. Because of the settings of the custom mode that I chose, our engines are prone to overheat, which can be improved through upgrades as we go, but for now our truck is a little bit worn and weathered and we just need to take care of it. It gives us more to manage as well. We are now in the paint shop. There's a range of different jobs to paint jobs to look at. So these are the DLC. It's the free one. It's the Steel Series promotional pack, so we can look at that. Then the heavy duty one, which is currently equipped, our Halloween one, Amped, which is part of the DLC. So these are the DLC packs, these ones here. And then you've got a range of other trucking companies within the game will let you wear their paint job by completing jobs for those companies. So as you pick up jobs and drive for them, they will let you take on their liveries. So we have Minerva Freight, we have Cloverleaf Gasworks, Double Five Corporation livery, Frank's Logistics, WCG or West Coast Galaxy livery, and Planito Metals, that's quite a nice purple one. The Q Star, so these are all the other trucking companies that you can work for. Every Crop, Instagalactic, sorry. And then we've got the other challenges as well. Reach rank 50, so that's like level up to the maximum level, and you get a nice lightning paint job. Halfway to that, and you get Bone Blues, a nice skeleton on the side. Rank 5, and you get Flames. A camouflage job. Complete every type of freight job, and you get camouflage. Complete 5 long distance jobs to get that one, the Vected. Blocked out, complete 5 jobs with heavy loads. 5 jobs with valuable loads will get you the Ribbon Rider. Low Comet is multi-trailer jobs. Drive a total of 2,000 miles will get you the Apex Wrap. The Straight Shot is make $100,000 from trading goods. So that's goods that you can carry within the truck itself rather than on trailers. Straight shot, that's the one we just looked at. Freight contract, make $250,000 from freight contract will give you the Daredevil. Drive a total of 500 miles for old school sweep, which is quite nice. $25,000 from trading goods will give you the Neon Pulse. 100 miles will get you the Metro Mile, which is quite nice as well. And these are all customizable, these paint jobs. You can change the colours of most of them. I'm going to go with the heavy duty. We'll select that, and then we go to paint colours, and we can change our colours here. I'm going to go with sort of midnight blue, I think. And then the primary colour, I'm going to go with a red, I think. Dark. Either that one or a darker one. That's quite dark. We'll go with that, I think. And then secondary colour, I'm going to go for, it's sort of not quite white, but there, somewhere like that. And then tertiary colour, as you can see, is these sections here. I'm going to go with like this yellow, like so. I like that a lot. So, and then we can change the chrome colour as well. So we've got a range of chrome colours that we can go with. A sort of cold steel one there. I'm going to go with that. And we also have chassis colour. So we can go like a sort of bronze colour all the way through sort of gold and steel. Or we can leave it the same colour as the rest of the metal on our truck. I think I'm going to go for that sort of slightly worn browny sort of colour. Copper, I suppose. And then we can change the paint type as well. So we have an industrial paint here. We have a matte paint. We have gloss. And we have this sort of metallic reflective specs and strong clear coat. I like that one. We're going to go with that. I like that. We do need to repair the truck and clean it up. We can't do it within the paint shop. Although it does say repair hole, it's blanked out at the moment, so we can't access that. But if we find a body shop, then we can repair the holes. There we go. So let's have a nice look at that. That's looking pretty neat, I have to say. And of course, because we've got the heavy duty pack on, we've got that ball bar on the front as well. Not sure how many balls are in space, but I'm sure it'll be useful for nudging other things out of the way. Let's go and dock over here at Palm View Station. Jump into the cab view and pilot our way around. We don't want to be going too fast. Last thing we want to do is crash. We need to adjust our position slightly here. This is where we are docking into. We're very badly aligned. So we do have a docking camera. It's this one here on the left. And we can flick through these screens for different camera angles. Shows our truck status. So as you can see, our hull, any other issues that we have going on here, whether we need to service our parts. And what we have also tells us whether our systems are online or not. And this one has a range of stuff as well. Power cells, life support status, again mirrors, cameras and stuff. So we'll leave it on that one, and we'll go back to the docking camera on that one. Docking camera there. and we'll center on that. And then we use our left stick to ease ourselves back to the docking area. So it's telling us we're not aligned, so we do need to adjust our position. So that apparently is aligned. I don't think that's aligned. Right, so that's really not aligned. So we'll go forwards and get ourselves properly lined up. Now we could use the external camera to do this, but we're not going to do that. We are going to do it all with the in-cab camera, docking camera. Let's ease ourselves back. We don't want to go too fast. So we're using the left trigger and the right trigger to be our brake and accelerator respectively, depending on which direction we're travelling. We are pretty well lined up here. There we go, our maglock is ready, so we activate that. We dock with the station and we can pick up a job. Job boards provide a list of contracts available in the local area. As you earn certification skills, the list will expand, giving you access to new job types and cargo to haul. Keep in mind that bonuses and deductions will differ between job types, and harsh penalties will be issued for abandoning hauls or cancelling a job. So we have 3 jobs to choose from. We're going to go with this one, the top one, and it's the one that pays out the most. And that's what we want. We want a good payout. Unhitch from docking.
Break for barrel, this is Red Eddie, cooking good out here.
And now we are being introduced to a few of the characters that we will interact with throughout the game, or throughout the story part of the game anyway.
Oh, now we're in the galaxy, you hear that? All clear out here as far as the eye can see. Heard it from Dusty Bear, our own set of apple ears.
So switch to your docking camera and approach carefully. Once you're within range and aligned correctly, use your maglock lever to hitch to the trailer.
Alright, you caught me.
And we've got these 2 rattling on.
The mail here at the pit stop. Those sheriff instincts die hard, don't they, old bear? Now, who you calling old, Ace? You've been out here just as long as I've been. Listen to you 2 turkeys arguing again. You're hogging the channel. Oh, it's just a coffee break, Eddie. Ain't no one at home. Sounds like the newcomer made it across from Onyx in one piece. A fresh-faced freelancer. Well, I'll be. You got a handle, pal?
No, we haven't got a handle yet. So they're going to give us one. It will be Lucky J through the whole of the story. Now, I quite like to be able to choose my own handle. I'd like to be known as TheGeekDaddy, but for the purposes of the story, they've gone with Lucky J. She's about to name us.
I reckon Lucky J could work. Lucky J it is, then. Blimey, feels like a big old jamboree with all this chatter. Don't you have somewhere to be, Barrow? Yeah.
I've just realised that the logos are set are over the there we go. Let's move those down there. The logos were at the top of the screen and they were covering the subtitles, so I have moved them. inside. Let's get rid of them all together. Power levels seem low or exhausted for one or more of your truck systems. Be sure to replace power cells at regular intervals to prevent system failures, job delays, and death. Okay, so let's pop that back. So we have power cells here, as you can see here. I believe it is our gravity. It looks like your gravity compensator is offline. It is because I've removed the battery. So, as I say, you've got various systems within the truck that you need to manage. Our gravity is one of them. I'm going to pick up this one here. It has a bigger capacity, although it is currently less charged. Pop that in there, and our gravity comes back on. So we do have power systems that we do need to manage. To manage our power systems, we have batteries of various capacities, as you can see. I will tidy up this cab at some point. And then we have universal control circuits. Now these are basically circuit boards that you plug into the various systems to make them work alongside the batteries. At the moment we don't have any need to do so, so we'll get back in the seat and we'll hook up to this cargo that he wants us to take. We need to be careful with our manoeuvring so we don't knock the trailer. Not too bad. We haven't done too bad a job there. Maglock is ready. Let's hitch up. Press the 2 squares or view button or whatever you want to call it to access the galactic map at any time. From here you can plan delivery routes and view information about locations, like so. If we zoom in on Atlas Prime, it tells us it's got various symbols around it. Now those symbols mean different things. If we open the map key with Y, there you can see what the symbols mean. Various electrical, there's things like solar storms, electrical storms, anomalies. There's various weather and hazards in various areas. Let's see if I can find a area that has those hazards. Not at the moment. So as you can see, different systems have different amenities as well. So things like gas station, job board, traders, paint shop, body shop, upgrade shop, toll booth. So certain routes will cost you money to travel on. Way station, security checkpoints, black markets. So certain areas will let you buy and sell certain things, and certain things will be restricted or contraband. As you can see here, with us being on Atlas Prime, Atlas Prime restricts explosives and narcotics. They are considered contraband, and you will be fined if you are found to be carrying those within your truck as part of the goods that you can carry, tradable goods. And then it tells us the temperature, it tells us how badly the traffic is, the security level is 2. So the security is not too bad. And the prices, so current prices for chemicals is plus 26%, and same for energy is 12%. And general goods and food and drinks are low price. And then the price per litre for fuel. And that is different across the whole game and different areas, and it fluctuates from time to time as well. So as you can see, purity, the next system over, chemicals, electronics, food and drinks are being sold at higher prices. Bought and sold at higher prices. Pharmaceuticals is down 20%. And the restricted cargo is alcohol, explosives and narcotics. And purity is colder currently than at this prime. You can see the traffic level different as well, and security. Anyway, let's get underway with our cargo. We are off to Medusa 6. So we need to point our truck up past this station in front of us, up to the jump gate. Obviously at the start of the video, one of the things I was talking about was the radio stations. If you're on PC and you go to the radio station here, console we only have Gold Rock radio, which is streamer friendly. So it says there for streaming. So if you're streaming, you're quite happy to run this. But if you're on PC and you come to this tuning knob, then you can obviously select between partner stations, one of which being, of course, Truck Stop Radio. And you can also put in custom radio stations, so you could, find your own audio source and put that in through there. Instructions are available on Steam. I'm not on PC, so I can't show you how to do that. If I was on PC, I would, but I'm not on PC currently, so I cannot. So that's a little track there from Gold Rock Radio. I'm going to leave it on for a minute while we head to Medusa 6, and then I'll turn it off. The soundtrack is quite good, I will say. So if you are on Xbox and not able to get custom radio, I do recommend listening to the soundtrack for a little bit. Custom radio or online radio station is something I have requested with Raw Fury and Monster on their Discord, and asked for them to look into adding it to console, because it is possible to do so. If you think about Alaskan Road Truckers, that has Truck Stop Radio on it. So it is possible that they could bring online radio station to console if they chose to, and I have asked them to. Myself and some others would like to see that feature. So if you are listening, Raw Fury, it would be nice to have that feature included at a later date. But for now, us console users are limited to Gold Rock Radio. So we're lined up with the gate. We're going to hit the lever. And we're going to proceed to Medusa 6 to drop off our cargo. So here we are at Medusa 6, having gone through the jump gate, like so. Get a good view of our truck. The thrusters are slowing us down. Now if we were to turn off assist mode, drive assist, we'll disable the truck's automatic stabilization system. It saves on fuel but requires manual momentum correction, so it does become trickier to control the truck. I'll show you. So as we accelerate now, So we're going to Medusa 6 and we're going to Edgeborough, which is over there. So as you can see, the track is not correcting itself. We're having to make all the corrections to our momentum ourselves, which is then becoming more tricky. So we are still dropping down. If we were to now stick that on, the truck would start to correct itself. There we are. So it's entirely up to you whether you use the drive assist or you turn it off. By default it is on. If you find that you really need to be saving fuel, or you're driving in one direction for a specific amount of time, maybe turn the drive assist off. We're getting a debris proximity warning. There are small rocks and things floating around that we might hit. We're okay now. Let's prepare ourselves to go through this gate. Like I say, having the drive assist on just allows us to manoeuvre a bit easier. We can turn it off if we choose. I wouldn't recommend it. Let's get ourselves lined up with the gate. Pull the lever and jump through like so. We are now in Edgeborough. And we are going to follow the road round where the signs are showing to find our drop zone and drop our first cargo off and complete our first job. Or rather complete our second job that's not a tutorial. The first job that's not a tutorial, the second job since we launched into the game, I should say. Let's jump back in the cab. We are following the road around here. We'll try not to bump into any of these buildings or whatever they are, factory pipes and things. So we want to go around here. So, having a drive assist on just helps us with manoeuvring. If we turned it off, we would be having some real problems trying to get around this area. Now I'm going to try something a little bit different to how I would normally drop cargo off. Normally I just drive straight into the purple section and don't worry too much about my orientation. What I might do now is try and be a bit clever and reverse the truck and the cargo into that purple section, the drop point. I need to find a decent view. I'll go for that one for now. I've got a truck behind me, so this is going to be interesting. Will he pass me, or will he wait there for me to put this cargo in? I think he's probably going to wait. Let's hope so. What that? There's a little cargo drone. Yeah, so he's going to go round, which is good because sometimes they just want to crash into you. The cargo is not going where I want it to. Now, of course, I could just fly straight in and make it easy for myself. It's space, and I can maneuver through space as needed. There is a wall, of course. There's a big building there in front of me. So, this is partly why I'm trying to reverse into that docking area. I don't need to reverse into the docking area. I just want to see if I can. My alignment was so good, and now it's really not. And this is why you need driving assist on. If you were doing this without driving assist, I'd be in a different system or something by now. The problem I've got as well is the camera won't stay in the same place. We've gone in at a weird angle, but I'm hoping to correct that. That is actually telling us that we can unhitch and complete the job. So there we go. $4,390 for that job. And we level up to level 2. And we can spend a skill point. Now, what we can do is we can select just-in-time jobs or fragile loads. As you can see down there on the left, it says unlock jobs with tight deadlines, 5% XP for just-in-time jobs, 10% cash for delivering just-in-time jobs. Or we can go with the fragile loads, 5% XP for delivering fragile loads. Pretty much the same. All that it really changes is who gets in contact with us in a minute. Let's go with fragile loads. We can always unlock the next one after that. So, fragile loads.
Hey, Lucky Jay.
And Red Eddie has got in touch.
Now that you've cleared the hull breakables, I got a job I think you can handle. Swing by New Liberty Terminal over in Atlas Prime if you're interested.
So we're going to go to New Liberty Terminal. I'm going to try not to crash into this truck that just come through there. I think. Oh. That's good. We just suffered a bit of a crash there. It was too low to the pipes. Let's get ourselves right. So we do have a hull to repair. Do we have a body shop? No, we don't. Okay, so no body shop here. We are going to lose oxygen if we're not careful. So before we go too far, let's go and get our spacesuit on. Let's go and fix our hull. Oh, I just got knocked out of place there. Right. So we've patched the hull up for now. We will need to find a body shop to repair the truck. There we go. Right. So I was going to show you the projector. So now we can actually activate that. So we activate the projector, and just in time for Christmas, we have a holographic Christmas tree in our cab, which is nice. I like that. It's a nice touch. Previously, prior to December the 11th update, we had this in cab, but it didn't do anything, and now it does. So it's great. Thank you, Monster&Monster and your Fury, for adding that. It's a nice little touch, and I can stop wondering about what it is that does, what it's there for. Whether it will change throughout the year with updates and things, and I'll add more things to it, no idea. We'll have to wait and see. Let's head to Medusa 6. Let's try not to crash again. Looks like you just received a penalty for a driving offence. Oh. What was the... just crashed again. I'm not going to worry too much about that now. What was the driving offence? Was it because I went in a one-way section or something, was it? I have no idea. Oh, I've completely messed this up. So let's get ourselves lined up with this gate. There we are. We're good to go. Pull the lever and off we go.
Construction is tough, but you can handle it. And when a project gets messy, Nick's Disposal is here to take care of the waste. Nick's Disposal. Don't ditch it, just nix
Yeah,
it.
we need to go back to Atlas Prime. There's a section up there which is locked. That's a jump gate to a new sector that we don't have certification to enter. So that's why that's locked off. In another video, I will show you the full unlocked map in the save file that I have a lot more progress in. But for now, this is more a video for beginners and people who haven't yet picked up the game, who might be thinking, you know, it's Christmas and I want to treat myself to a new game. You could do a lot worse than this one. As you can see, I do have some hull breaches now which I do need to get out and repair. But we're going to head to Atlas Prime and we're going to do the repair work once we reach that area of the game. We're going to maneuver ourselves around here. We've crashed again. What is going on? Okay, right. I think we're going to have to get out and repair the truck quite severely before we head to Atlas Prime, aren't we? Let's get these. There's a lot of holes now. Do we have a... That's what we need to find out. Atlas Prime does not have a body shop. We have an auto upgrade shop. And we have a paint shop. Well, I'll show you the auto upgrade shop when we get there. Let's repair that one. We've got two more down here. We've got quite a few holes in our ship. So a body shop would be a good place to look for. go. That's that one. Get ourselves lined up properly for repairing this one. And then the other two are around here. We took quite a bit of damage from that impact that we did. I don't know how much we suffered as a fine. But it was enough, for sure. Why is it not letting me repair that? That's odd. I'm not entirely sure why it isn't letting me... Ah, I don't have any energy left on the suit. So I need to go and recharge the suit before I can fix that harm. So the suit has energy and oxygen. So if it runs out of energy, it needs to be recharged. So I'll pop that in there. So as you can see, it's recharging these the suit. It doesn't do it very quickly. So I think we'll continue on our way with just the one hole. Our oxygen won't deplete too quickly. We are going to have a warning that there's a hole. We should be alright. Let's get leveled. Aligned with the jump ring. And off we go. So we need to meet Red Eddie, who is apparently down there. And what I'm looking for, first of all, is the Atlas Prime Auto Essentials, where we can upgrade the truck. I'm hoping that we will be able to do repairs there as well. We'll go and have a look. I think the Auto Essentials is more for upgrades than it is for repairs. But I'll show you anyway. We'll head over that way. Oh, there's a big rock. Oh, I just missed it. Lots of space debris around Atlas Prime. Need to be aware of and be careful of. Oh. I'm also aware that my thrusters are prone to overheating. I need to watch that as well and turn those off. And cool down. The only problem is now I have no acceleration or braking. And they don't cool down massively fast. Turn those back on. I can turn them off completely and They do also run the risk of freezing if they're turned off for too long. And we can improve the efficiency of them so they don't overheat quite as often. We'll see how we get on here. We're going to reverse into the auto essentials. Normally we can just fly up to it, and as long as we're within the orange area, when it turns green, we can access that auto essentials area. We should be alright. I don't actually need to reverse up to it, but I'm doing so just because. So let's just show you that. Now. So we should be able to repair ourselves, I'm hoping. Anyway, repair hull, there we go. So we can repair the hull within here, the auto essentials, and you can also upgrade our systems. So we've got propulsion, structure, and subsystems. So this obviously lets us increase our fuel efficiency, our thruster cooling efficiency, which is what we want to work on really. We want to do this and improve our thruster efficiency. I'm going to upgrade the truck a little bit. We have had that starter money that we started with, so we can upgrade the truck, make it a little bit more efficient. I'm not going to go mad, but we're going to upgrade it just to level 2 on all of those. I think we're going to do that with this as well. Let's just go to level 2 on all of that as well. I don't want to go nuts. Let's increase that there. We don't have sensors yet. Now we get those as part of the story mission, where we get an upgrade to our horn, which turns it into a sensor hub, where we can sense meteors and hidden objects and salvage and other things. But we'll do that another time. That's our truck upgraded to a limit, to a degree, and our body had been repaired as well. We no longer got any holes. We'll jump out of there. All repaired and cleaned up. We are ready to go meet Red Eddie. Which we will do in another video. But for now, that is not our first look at Star Trcuker, because we've covered it before on the channel, and we'll continue to cover it because it's one of my favourite games of 2024. I'm going to continue loving this game. It's just such a chilled experience. It's enjoyable. It's a nice trucking space sim game. And if you love it as much as I do, then I hope you come back to watch more content. But for now, I'm signing off. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.